exploring the interconnection between society and the environment. Environmental sociology examines the intricate relationship between society and the natural environment, exploring how social structures, institutions, and cultural practices shape ecological outcomes. It challenges the notion that environmental issues exist in isolation, instead highlighting how they are deeply embedded in economic, political, and social systems. By analyzing the causes and consequences of environmental change, this field offers insights into how societies can move towards sustainability. One of the foundational concepts in environmental sociology, the treadmill of production, argues that economic growth drives continuous environmental degradation. As industries expand to generate profit, they extract more natural resources and produce increasing amounts of waste. This cycle is reinforced by capitalist imperatives that prioritize short-term economic gains over long-term ecological stability, making it difficult to break free from the destructive trajectory. In contrast to the treadmill of production, ecological modernization suggests that technological advancements and market-based solutions can lead to environmental improvements. It posits that economic growth and sustainability can be compatible if industries adopt greener technologies and governments implement effective regulations. This perspective has been influential in shaping policies that promote renewable energy, circular economies, and corporate environmental responsibility. Environmental sociology highlights the unequal distribution of environmental benefits and burdens across different social groups. The concept of environmental justice emphasizes how marginalized communities, particularly low-income populations and people of color, disproportionately suffer from pollution, hazardous waste, and climate-related disasters. Activists and scholars in this area advocate for policies that address these inequalities, ensuring fair access to clean air, water, and land. Developed by sociologist Ulrich Beck, the idea of a risk society describes how modern industrial societies generate new types of risks, particularly environmental hazards. Unlike traditional risks that were more localized and predictable, contemporary risks, such as nuclear disasters, climate change, and chemical pollution, transcend national borders and have complex, long-term consequences. The risk society framework helps explain why environmental concerns increasingly shape public discourse and policy decisions. Environmental sociology challenges the assumption that nature exists independently of human interpretations. The social construction of nature suggests that what societies define as natural is shaped by cultural beliefs, historical contexts, and political interests. This concept helps explain why certain landscapes are preserved while others are exploited, and why debates about environmental policies often reflect deeper ideological conflicts. A philosophical and sociological perspective, deep ecology argues for a fundamental shift in how humans relate to the natural world. It calls for recognizing the intrinsic value of all living beings, rather than viewing nature solely as a resource for human use. Deep ecology advocates for profound changes in consumption patterns, economic structures, and ethical attitudes, challenging anthropocentric worldviews that prioritize human interests above ecological well-being. Political ecology examines how power dynamics shape environmental issues, revealing the ways in which political and economic structures influence access to natural resources. This perspective is particularly useful in understanding land conflicts, deforestation, and water scarcity, where corporate interests, state policies, and grassroots movements interact. By linking environmental problems to broader issues of inequality and governance, political ecology offers a critical approach to sustainability challenges. The study of environmental discourse explores how language, media, and political rhetoric shape perceptions of ecological issues. One key aspect is climate denial, where powerful interest groups use misinformation and selective framing to downplay the severity of climate change. Understanding these discourses is essential for addressing public skepticism and fostering more effective environmental communication strategies. The concept of sustainable development seeks to balance economic progress with environmental protection and social equity. It emerged as a global framework through initiatives like the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, which aim to address poverty, resource management, and ecological preservation simultaneously. While widely embraced, sustainable development is often criticized for being too vague or co-opted by corporations seeking to maintain business as usual under a greenwashed image. Environmental sociology engages with the idea of the Anthropocene, a term used to describe the current geological epoch in which human activity has become the dominant force shaping the planet. From deforestation to biodiversity loss and climate change, the Anthropocene concept highlights the scale of human impact on Earth's systems. It also raises ethical and political questions about responsibility and the role of societies in mitigating environmental crises. Environmental sociology provides critical insights into how human societies interact with the natural world, offering frameworks for understanding environmental problems and potential solutions. Whether through critiques of economic growth, explorations of risk and justice, or debates over sustainability and political power, this field underscores the need for systemic change. As environmental challenges continue to intensify, the perspectives offered by environmental sociology remain essential in shaping more just and sustainable futures. Stay tuned for more insights into business and the social sciences. If you found this overview helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on future topics you'd like us to cover. I'm Dr. Dog, wishing you a fantastic day ahead.